Hi everybody. I hope all you guys are having a good day today. It's Tuesday evening here. It's late. Just got home. I went to a squatter area this evening. That's I don't know, a couple of kilometers away from here where I live. Squatter area is where people, they just squat on the land there and live for free because it's all they can afford. This area is on, it's on an irrigation canal for the rice fields, and they just kind of build their houses over it. It's really not land; it's just living on a bridge. But some friends of the family, their tatai, their father, died on Valentine's Day, and so tonight we went there to be with the family. And the man was 72 years old, and died Valentine's Day. And his whole life he had drove a Cicat. That's a bicycle with a sidecar. He was a taxi man, probably been doing that since he was 12 years old. The last time I seen him, he talked and talked and talked to me. I couldn't understand anything he was saying. He didn't speak English, but he was drunk. And he was talking to me a lot and having a good time. And but this area where we went to is an area where back when I first got here, I had some extra funds, and I was going there and feeding a group of children there. There's about 120 there, maybe a little more now. And when I got there today, all of them, those children, remembered me and surrounded me. It touched my heart. So this evening, since they're dealing with a death there, I shared my testimony and told them that the fear of death now is something that I don't have, and because I know God, and I know God is real, and so I wanted to lift them up today. So we spoke to them today, and it stirred something inside me. I want to go back and start feeding these guys if I can. I hope you guys can help me out. If anything, I would love to feed them once a month. I would love to feed them once a week. That would be great, but once a month would be awesome. Most of the people here, it's extreme poverty. Unless you're privileged, to go to college, it's very difficult. You have a life where you either in the rice field, work in the rice fields, or you're driving a Cicat, or you're some type of worker, but the salary is nothing. And there's one thing in all of these countries like this is buying food is difficult, having a home is difficult, and things like that. But for some reason, these major tobacco companies and major alcohol companies make it so easy to purchase their products. And these people are miserable. They have nothing. But the one thing they have, they can go and for 2 pesos, they can buy a cigarette. 50 pesos is $1. So for 2 pesos, they can buy a cigarette. For 4 or 5 pesos, they can get a beer. For about 20 pesos, they can get a fifth of rum. So most people around here, from the time they're very young, once they come to the realization that this is my life, this is it, they start trying to cover it up and to feel that life or stay numb to it, with alcohol, drugs, whatever, all the things that are killing us, they make very cheap for people to buy. And that's why I'm here. Is I want to catch these kids while they're young and let them know that there is something else. You can have a lot more than that kind of life, and You know, it may not be the life that most people dream about, and I'm gonna do a video about this one day, you know, because back when I was young, I used to dream about winning the lottery and having this and having that and all these things. But whenever you become a new creation, it's no longer your heart, it's God's heart in you. So your heart's desire is the things that He wants for you, and you know, you'll find out that all those things like that, you know, the all the things that you may have wanted before, you know, you don't have those same desires anymore for that. And that's what I want to share with these children, is that, you know, there is something out there that's better. There's a better way, and that whenever you're following that way, whenever you're living in a life of love, that path in front of you gets brighter and brighter, and God will lead you into places that are so much better than the life that is offered here for those who think that they have no life. Anyway, I hope that made sense. Anyway, I pray that someone out there hears me today and you know, will help me to feed this group of kids. I have a group of 50 children that I feed every week. I try to provide them with vitamins. I try to provide them with clothing, school supplies, and there's other groups all over Mindanao that I've been to, a time here and a time there, and it really touched my heart that these kids remembered me, and it, you know, it broke my heart that I haven't been back. You know, hadn't been back there in a while because it's during the election time. Tensions got pretty bad around here, and that was a place that was kind of dangerous for me to go to. The nighttime, it's a different atmosphere around here, and things are different in the day. And tonight, when we were there, a fight broke out, and my nanay stepped up just in the right time, knew what to do, and started singing a song, and everybody began to sing, and the fight stopped. So, you know, anyway, I pray there's someone out there that is listening, that wants to help children. And anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I want you to see these kiddos. I love you all. God bless. Do you remember my name?
No.
I don't remember. Billy. Billy. It's been a long time. I need to come back here soon. Is that good? I'll try to come back here soon. Do that. All right, Mama.
sa inyong Kuya Billy. Dayon, inyong paminahon og maayo mga kabataan nga ano makat-on mo sa iyang mga kaagi ug kahimtang sa kinabuhi ug kung sa tong iyang mga kinabuhi sa unang panahon, kinsa ug kung sa siya. Yung, nalipay ba mong makadungog ana?